Welcome to our channel. Today we have a spine-chilling treat for you. A collection of tales so disturbing, so bone-chilling, that they'll leave you sleeping with the lights on. We're diving deep into the darkness that lurks beneath the surface, the evil that hides in plain sight. Get ready for 5 disturbing horror stories about a group of friends on a tour that quickly transforms from a dream getaway into a desperate fight for survival. They thought they were prepared for adventure, for new experiences, but they never expected this. They never expected to be hunted. Every twist and turn leads them deeper into a nightmare, every encounter a brush with pure terror. And the worst part? They have no idea who or what is coming for them next. The sun was setting as the group of friends, giddy with excitement, made their way deeper into the woods. Their tour bus had broken down miles back, leaving them stranded with nothing but a vague map. As darkness crept in, they stumbled upon a clearing, a dilapidated cabin standing silently within. Its wooden walls were weathered and worn, the windows boarded up, giving it an air of abandonment. A shiver ran down their spines as they approached, a sense of unease settling over them. But with no other option in sight, they cautiously stepped inside, the floorboards groaning under their weight. The air was thick with the smell of decay, and something faintly metallic. They tried to make the best of their situation, building a fire in the old stone fireplace. As they huddled together for warmth, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Hours passed, and the friends drifted off to sleep one by one. But their rest was short-lived. A blood-curdling scream pierced the silence, jolting them awake. They scrambled to their feet, hearts pounding, their breath catching in their throats. There in the corner lay their friend, her eyes wide with terror, her throat slashed, a crimson stain blooming on her shirt. Their adventure was supposed to be a road trip to remember, a journey filled with laughter and unforgettable memories. They had piled into their car, their spirits high, their playlist blasting classic rock anthems. They were young, carefree, and oblivious to the horrors that awaited them. As they drove deeper into the heartland, the familiar landmarks faded, replaced by desolate stretches of highway and eerie ghost towns. Their GPS, their only lifeline, blinked erratically, its signal lost. They were lost, hopelessly and terrifyingly lost. They finally stumbled upon a sign pointing down a narrow, overgrown road. Desperate to get back on track, they ignored the prickling sensation crawling up their spines. The road wound through dense forests, the trees forming a canopy overhead, blocking out the sun. As they rounded a bend, they came to a sudden stop. Before them lay a ghost town, its buildings dilapidated and crumbling. An unsettling silence hung in the air, broken only by the sound of their own ragged breathing. They stepped out of the car, their footsteps echoing in the eerie silence. Chapter 3: The Camping Nightmare. Their camping trip was supposed to be a chance to reconnect with nature, to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. They had packed their backpacks with all the essentials: tents, sleeping bags, enough snacks to satisfy their late-night cravings. They were woefully unprepared for the nightmare that awaited them. They had ventured deep into the wilderness, their laughter echoing through the trees. They found the perfect spot to set up camp, a clearing bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun. As darkness descended, they gathered around the crackling campfire, its flames casting dancing shadows on their faces. They shared stories, roasted marshmallows, and gazed up at the star-studded sky. But as the night wore on, the atmosphere shifted. The laughter died down, replaced by an uneasy silence. The once comforting sounds of the forest transformed into a cacophony of unsettling noises. They began to feel like they were being watched, their every move observed by unseen eyes. Their unease grew with each passing moment. Sleep, once a welcome respite, became an elusive dream, replaced by a gnawing sense of dread. Chapter 4: The Isolated Island. The azure waters sparkled under the midday sun, the gentle rocking of the boat lulling the group of friends into a state of blissful relaxation. Their laughter mingled with the cries of seagulls as they soaked up the sun. They were on a boat trip to a secluded island, a paradise far from the reach of civilization. As the boat cut through the waves, the familiar coastline faded into the distance. The air grew heavy with the smell of salt and seaweed, the sun beating down on their skin. They were living the dream, unaware of the nightmare that awaited them. The engine sputtered, coughed, and died, plunging them into a sudden and unsettling silence. The playful rocking of the boat transformed into an erratic bobbing as they drifted further away from their intended destination. They were stranded, lost at sea, their paradise found now a cruel illusion. Days turned into nights as they drifted aimlessly, their hope dwindling with each passing hour. The sun beat down mercilessly, baking their skin, their throats parched, their lips cracked and dry. They rationed their meager supplies, their hunger pangs a constant reminder of their predicament. They were at the mercy of the unforgiving sea, their fate hanging precariously in the balance. Just when their hope began to dwindle, a shape emerged on the horizon, an island shrouded in mist. Relief washed over them, so powerful it brought tears to their eyes. Chapter 5. The Creepy Motel. The neon sign flickered erratically, casting an eerie glow on the dilapidated motel. Rain lashed down, blurring the outlines of the building, turning the parking lot into a shallow lake. Exhausted and with few other options, the group of friends decided to seek refuge within its faded walls. They had no idea they were stepping into a den of horrors, a place where nightmares came to life. The air inside was thick with the smell of stale cigarettes and mildew. The flickering fluorescent lights cast long, distorted shadows, amplifying the sense of unease. The motel owner, a gaunt figure with eyes that seemed to bore into their souls, greeted them with a smile that didn't reach his cold, calculating eyes. They were assigned rooms at the end of a long, dimly lit corridor. The walls were paper-thin. Every cough, every whisper, every creak of the floorboards from neighboring rooms amplified in the oppressive silence. They felt a constant presence, a feeling of being watched, judged, their every move scrutinized by unseen eyes. Sleep, once a source of comfort and escape, became an impossible dream. They tossed and turned in their beds, the scratchy sheets offering no solace, the darkness pressing in on them. Outro, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these terrifying tales, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more horror stories. We love reading your comments and seeing your reactions to these spine-chilling stories. Remember, these are just stories, fictional tales designed to send shivers down your spine. But the darkness, the unknown, it exists everywhere. Stay safe and beware of the unknown.